Hello and welcome back to the channel. It is the Average Joe Tanker here, and I'm playing a game that I never ever imagined I would play on my channel. That's PUBG, of course. Also, I want to let you know, if you hear some weird noises in the background of this video, like I'm about to hit a bridge here, I'm driving down the road. Don't worry, I'm not staring at my phone, but I am driving down the interstate and doing the commentary that way, just because it's easier for me. I don't really have 30 minutes to take out of my day at the moment to do commentary on a video, but I do have 30 minutes going down the interstate right here. So here we go. All right, so I downloaded PUBG Mobile just as a fun kind of thing. I've played PUBG on the PC, played Fortnite on the PC, Xbox One, and PS4 all, and I've just downloaded this to have fun. Never imagined I'd feature it on my channel. But I did really well my first game. This is my second game that you're seeing here. I didn't record my first game because I never intended on putting any of this on YouTube. And so this is my second game you see here. But in my first ever game of PUBG Mobile, I accidentally joined a squads game. And I did 10 kills and won. And I could not believe it. Here's the screenshot there that you're seeing pop up on the screen. But yeah, I can't believe that I did 10 kills and won a game. First ever time out on PUBG Mobile. So I thought, I would showcase my second. This is my second game, and I've also played the third and a fourth game, and so far I've won 3 out of 4. I'm not going to tell you if this is a win or not. I'm not going to tell you how good I do. You're just going to have to see. But this is a 27-minute video, so I've got a little bit of time to talk to you guys, and this is a game that I plan on streaming while I'm working, or plan on streaming when I get the chance. I can stream on my phone, but I can't stream on my PC. So this is recorded with the YouTube app, the YouTube gaming app, so there is no audio, which is sad, but it is, you're going to have to listen to my talking pretty much the whole time, or you can mute me, turn me off, I don't care, watch the gameplay. In this actual footage, I'm pretty sure I don't discover that you can shoot by pressing the left-hand side of your screen with a little bullet there until like halfway through. So I've already killed, a few people, and then I realized, oh, hey, wow, I could have been, this has saved me so much hassle. And even now, sometimes, in my third, fourth games, I didn't realize, I wasn't thinking about that button. I was mashing the other button and turning the camera a little bit at a time, mashing the button. And so it's cool that I discovered that finally. And we're going to try and get this all done and uploaded, all in one day here. We're going to do it all going down the interstate. And I've got about an hour to burn. So hopefully in this hour, I'll be able to do my narration and upload the video at the same time. So we are cruising down the road, and I'm playing PUBG. I haven't seen anybody yet. I'm running through around the grass. I've got an M16A4, and I've got a UMP right now. And I'm pretty sure that's what my loadout stays the whole entire match. I never changed guns. Didn't really need to. I really like both of these guns, and so I thought, I'd just stick with this. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to keep looting here. My whole time back in my mind, I'm like, well, I'm close to the middle of the safe zone here, so I don't really matter all that much about running to the safe zone. And I'm looking around. Well, I'm always on the lookout for people, obviously, and I don't... I'm going to run and try to stick close to the edges of the safe zone for a bit, stick close to the middle for a bit, but I want to poach people off the edges. I want to get those guys that are running into the safe zone and they're not focused on anything except just getting into the safe zone. And I want to take those guys down because they're not paying that much attention, especially on mobile. I found there's a lot of players who don't pay any attention. They don't really have the situational awareness that people on PC do. And so that allowed me, coming from the PC, to have a better experience overall on the mobile version of the game, just simply due to the fact that I was able to, have a little bit better situational awareness than the next guy. I mean, we're already, 5 minutes in almost, and I don't even have any kills. I thought I saw a guy up there, and I didn't see anybody, but I thought I saw a guy in the window, but there's still 90 people left. So at 5 minutes in, there's, 90 guys alive. Now it's 89. And so, I'm thinking at this point, I haven't seen a single person at all the whole game. And I'm looking at my little scope there on my M16 that automatically equipped. But I haven't seen a single person the whole game. But eventually, here in just a minute, I'm going to run into somebody, and of course, I'm going to kill them. And, it'd be kind of anticlimactic if a 27-minute video ended 5 minutes in. But, no, I'm going to end up actually getting my first kill here in just a second. And it's so surreal to me that, I played on the PC. I played a few games on the PC. Played a lot of games of Fortnite, and I would get kills. Here we go. Come on. There you go. All right, first kill. I don't know if that was a bot or not. I know that they have issues with bots in this game. He was kind of behaving like one, but still, it's the first kill. You know, and it's kind of surreal for me to be able to run around and hunt other players down, not have to worry. There you go, kill number 2. Not have to worry about, you know, all these pros, if you will. I mean, on the mobile version, I am good enough that I can just hunt people down. I don't have to, okay, well, I want to hide for a minute here. Okay, well, I want to make sure, you know, that I'm hidden and that nobody's going to get me while I heal myself or while I loot this guy. But on the mobile version, I'm sort of able to, you know, I can hear when people shoot at me and I can see the bullets hitting around me, and it's harder for them to aim, and it was kind of really intuitive for me to aim, so I just was able to really kind of catch a groove with this game. And so you're definitely going to see it be streamed more. You're definitely going to see some more gameplay of it just because it's so much fun for me. You know, I played the PC version for a little while, but I wasn't good enough at it for it to be fun, if that makes sense. I don't like constantly dying and losing. Now, you see me walking back and forth. That's because I didn't know about the button on the left there, what I was talking about. But I don't like constantly dying and losing. Same with Fortnite. You know, I've never won a game on PUBG or Fortnite for any other platform. And so for me, or H1Z1 for that matter, so for me, to be able to win my first game and to be able to do as good as I'm doing right here was really surreal for me. Now, you see I got shot there, but I immediately turned around and returned fire, and boom, he's dead. I really like the UMP a lot. I really like the M16 a lot, and I really like the AKM a lot. But beyond that, I don't have as much experience with any of the other weapons in this game yet. But you're going to see so much more gameplay for me that I'm going to be able to have the chance to get the experience. And that's a long ways there. I thought there was somebody out there. I believe it was a motorcycle. I didn't really get to see because I'm having to focus on the road here. But overall, you're going to see this game be featured on my channel quite a bit more. And I wish there was audio of all this, all the shooting and stuff, so you didn't have to just put up with me talking. I don't want to leave the video off without, you know, like leave you the gameplay because there's no sound. And so it would just be so terrible to just watch the game without sound. You know, it'd just be like, it'd be kind of lose your immersion into the game, if you will, lose your immersion into the video. And so we're up to 4 kills now. There's 75 people left, and I'm doing fairly well at this point. You know, I'm like, okay, this is really awesome. I'm glad I've got 4 kills with just this few people left, and I've never actually driven in a vehicle yet on the mobile version. I've always just ran on foot, and I think that's akin to me playing Fortnite so much. I never really think about vehicles. I'll see them and go, oh yeah, that's a car, I could drive it, and I just keep running. It doesn't ever register that, hey, I can actually get in there and drive around. But I've actually only ever seen maybe one person driving in a vehicle on the mobile version anyway. And so it's never really been a big issue for me about driving a vehicle. You know, it's never been, okay, well, I'm not competitive if I don't drive a vehicle. And so for me, I don't even worry about it. I don't bother with it. I run and, you know, I run everywhere, run across the map, get everything done. But I always pay attention to the map. And here you go, kill number 5. All right. I always pay attention to the map and where I'm going and how close the storm is to me. And because of my days in Fortnite, you know, you have to run, obviously. You have to be able to get there to the safe zone. So I always make sure that I've got enough time. And so that's always like at the forefront of my mind. You'll see me check the map every once in a while. And so I don't really ever worry about getting a vehicle. So you probably won't see much vehicle gameplay from me just because I'm not really worried about getting a vehicle. But you will see some more games like this because I've already got another game of this caliber that I've recorded that I've won. So you're going to see some more stuff like this from me. And are we going to get him? Are we going to get him? Yes. All right. So here's kill number 6. So we're already up to 6 kills, and there's 66 people left. And so I am greatly loving it, having a blast right now. You know, I'm killing people, running around, and it gets a little tense in the late game, and that's really my favorite part about the game. You know, I could get 20 kills up to the late game and only get 1 or 2 in the late game, but because it's so tense and when the circle is that small and you've got like 10 people left, oh, that's the gravy right there. That's what keeps people coming back to these games. It's not this whole long a drawn-out hunting process that gets shorter and shorter, but it's the whole thing of all the tension of making it into that final circle. That is, at least for me, that's my enjoyment with the game. And on the mobile version, I'm able to do that pretty much every time. So that's why I love this version of the game and why I've had so much fun. You know, I've only been playing, I played 4 games. Like I said, I played yesterday just a little bit, and that was it. I haven't played any more than those 4 games. I haven't played any, you know, I haven't done any today. I haven't, nothing. So honestly, this game has got me hooked already in just 4 battles. One of my 4 games, I landed in the wrong place because I have no idea about the map. I picked up a shotgun that I couldn't aim with and got killed by someone else with a shotgun. And that was my last game last night. I got off and quit playing. It was late. And so that was my last final triumphant game, if you will, to cap off the night that I'd had before that. And so anyways, you know, starting off on a 10 kill win, it was just like, wow. And even my wife, we were there sitting, she was sitting with me. We used to play Fortnite together fairly often. And so she was sitting with me. And I was like, I can't believe this. You know, here I am in a squad. My squad's dead. I killed a whole squad, and I won the game. You know, I finished with like 10 kills. I could not believe it. It was so awesome for me. Sorry about the rumble strip there. It was so awesome for me to be able to do something like that. And so I really enjoyed it. This is a super long shot here with this scope and with this gun. But we're going to, I think we managed to pick him off here in just a second, maybe. Yeah. All right. So that was a super long shot for me. First one that I had done in this replay, or really at all to this point, you know, as far as that much distance. And I'm just really enjoying the game right now. I'm not sure if by this point in the gameplay I figured out that I can aim and shoot at the same time, but I was really wondering whenever I started playing, I was like, surely there's got to be some way to shoot while you're aiming, because this is so terrible. And, you know, I felt like an idiot after I discovered that it was just right there on the screen, and I hadn't seen it because my phone was in the way because I have big hands. And I was just like, oh, I'm so stupid. And so, you know, it probably would have helped if I'd played a tutorial, but I just jumped straight into my first game. And I wish that I could have started out solo, but starting out with a squad win was really cool for me. I'm already up to bronze rank 4 or something. I'm not really sure. And so whenever the next season starts, you'll best bet you'll see me competing for diamond. That is definitely going to happen. I'm going to compete for the best that I can get. And I just wanted to showcase this really cool game that I mean, I knew it existed. I played on the PC and I knew the mobile version existed. Here we go. Kill number 8. Come on. Got to reload. Come on. There you go. Kill number 8. All right, but I knew it existed. I just didn't realize that I would enjoy it so much. You know, I've never really got the whole Battle Royale game. I've played a few hundred games of Fortnite, sure, but I'm bored of it, honestly, and I just never really got the whole Battle Royale thing, but this has made me see why people keep coming back. I just can't describe how much I've enjoyed it. If your phone will run this game, you need to download it. It's free. It takes up like 1.75 gigs, I think, is what it winds up being. But if your phone will run it, you definitely need to at least give it a shot, because it is worth playing, and it is a very fun game. I certainly have enjoyed it. So we're going to see me streaming on my channel. You know, if you see me live on YouTube, there's a good chance that I'll be playing this game now, or I'll be grinding on AQ3D. But if you see me streaming on YouTube, there's a good chance I'm playing this game. And if I can find a way to stream to Twitch off my phone, you best bet that we're going to be streaming this game to Twitch, because, oh my gosh, this is so much fun. And being able to stream, because I'm on the go, I can actually stream. See, at home, my internet is just way too slow for that. But being on the go as much as I am, I can stream when I have some free time. And so that allows me to, you know, obviously to do great things for my channel, because I can stream. And here's a guy, he's looking at me, he's like, oh, nope, gonna run away. And he's dead. That was no problem. All right, that's kill number 9. I thought that guy was gonna kill me. It really scared me right there. But he looked at me and ran away. So that seems to be the mindset of many of the players on mobile that I've found. You know, they're kind of scared to fight. A lot of them probably are kids, and I hate that I'm like beating up on kids at the game just because, you know, they're playing the game, but that's how it goes. You know, most of the people that play Fortnite are kids. And so, you know, I'm playing on the mobile and really enjoying myself. And I've just had a great time so far with this game. And I can't wait to jump on in when I get home from work this evening and maybe play like 3 or 4 more games. Well, actually, it'll be later tonight. But I might play like 3 or 4 more games. And if you can catch me at the right time, I might even be able to live stream it. And so that would be super cool if I could get a live stream of this game up, and get some community surrounding me playing this game, because I really have enjoyed myself. And, if anyone knows of people who play, that want to play together, hit me up in the comments. I'll definitely be down for some duos or some squads. And hang on, I'm passing a state trooper and I'm speeding, so I'm probably about to get pulled over. All right, he went on by. Okay. I thought I was going to get pulled over there. I wasn't paying attention to my speedometer. I was just talking. So that's what I get for that. And anyway, so, if anybody knows anybody who likes to play late in the evening and that sort of thing, like after 7 p.m. Central Time, I'm definitely down for some squads. Now, here we got a guy. I'm trying to hit a long shot while he's moving, and I hit him there, and hit him there, and he's dead. Okay. So that's up to 10 kills now. Now, at this point in the gameplay, I'm up, There's 34 people left alive. I'm up 10 kills. And I have had an absolute blast. I mean, this has been a cracker of a game right here. Oh, there's 11 kills. I've just really enjoyed the fact that I've been able to get so many kills and just play. I didn't even care at this point if I died. I wanted to make it to that final circle, but I really just did not care at this point if I died. I just wanted to continue to hunt other players down and get those kills. That is so much fun. Being the hunter instead of the hunted. Let me tell you something. If you are struggling on PUBG on the PC, you struggle on the mobile, and maybe it's just the controls, or on the mobile, on Fortnite, maybe it's just the controls, maybe it's just something, about it. Try it on mobile. I really honestly did not think it would be this intuitive, but it is just a non-issue for me to play this game. The controls just feel perfect. The game feels superb, and I just really enjoy. The graphics look really good for a mobile. What you're seeing is 720p, which is as high as YouTube would let me record for whatever reason. I don't know why it's locked in at 720p. It should at least be 1080, but the YouTube app, gaming app, only lets you record at 720p. I'm running it at 1440p on my phone, obviously, because my S9 Plus runs 1440p, and it looks absolutely stunning. And so, being that as it is, we're now down to 25 players alive, and I've only got 11 kills, and I'm looking around and going, oh man, I want some more kills. I've got a chance of winning this, and that'd be awesome. If I win this game now, I'll have a new record of 11 kill win, and so I'm like, that's really cool. Hopefully, I'll be able to get this bridge. And yep, there's a bridge there. Okay. Hopefully I'll be able to win this game. I'm thinking at this point, I'm like, hey, talking to my wife, she's like, how's it going? I'm like, well, I'm at 11 kills and there's 23 people left. So I might actually have a good chance of winning this. And she's like, that's really cool. Where we had a little talk there. I cranked up some volume and rolled on into the safe zone. I'm right in the smaller safe zone here. And I wish you guys could kind of see what my swipes were doing, and so it would make a little bit more sense, instead of something pop up on the screen, you can see, okay, almost like a mouse. You say, okay, well, I see what he's doing. And that's my only gripe with recording and gaming on mobile. But other than that, I really, really am enjoying this game. I really like sharing my gameplay with you guys. Even if you don't watch it, I like putting it up on YouTube. It's just fun for me. And we're down to 15 other players alive, and there's 11 kills that I've gotten so far. I look up, there's the drop, the crate. There you go. I about said package. I guess it could be a package. But there's the crate. And now you're about to see the whole defining minutes of this replay, the whole highlighting moments of this replay. Here is a guy who's running for me. He stopped when I shot him. He's running the other direction. He's dead. There's 12 kills. All right, we got 11 players left. I'm getting a little, antsy at this point, getting a little palm sweaty. I'm just like, oh my gosh. I've never been here before. I don't really know what to do. I've never played this game before, and here I am trying to do this, trying to pull this win out. And so I'm nervous. is as nerve-wracking as heck. I'm almost in the top 10 when I've got 12 kills, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, this is crazy. I don't know what to do at this point, so I'm just constantly on the swivel, looking for other players, looking for somebody who's going to slip up on me and shoot me. And I decide to go over here to the edge of the circle and see if there's someone who maybe hasn't come into the circle yet, but is, you know, on his way. And I eased over that way, and then I think I turned around, and maybe I'm close to it now. I can't really tell. I'm driving again. But I'm running around looking for more players, always on the lookout for someone on my back. And that's the number one tip I can give you. Keep an eye on the safe zone and the map, know where you're at, and always, always, always be on the lookout for someone else. If your phone also doesn't have stereo speakers, as in it uses the earpiece speaker and the bottom speaker as like a stereo, you know, surround sound, definitely play with headphones. Don't ever play with just one speaker on your phone, because playing with headphones will allow you to take the sounds that you hear, like a gunshot off to my back right. I could hear that, and there's just not one in the gameplay right here, but if there was, I could hear that, and I could go, okay, well, there's someone over there. I'm going to go in that direction. And so those audio cues make a huge difference. If you watch anybody who streams any kind of game like this or plays any kind of game like this, I promise you they wear headphones. 9 times out of 9 they're wearing headphones. If you know they're playing a game like this with their regular old audio, chances are they're not going to be playing at top level. You know, if you're just playing with the one speaker, sure you can play, and sure you can get a lot of kills, and sure you can win, but you're not going to be top tier material. And so here's a guy looking at me, and that was a really nice M16 headshot right there. You know, the recoil pushed me right up, shot him right in the head. That was just a beautiful moment of the gameplay. We're up to 13 kills and 10 people left, and so we're going to run through this area. We're kind of sticking close to the buildings here. Don't really want to get caught out in the open. Don't want to get somebody slipped up on us. And so we're going to go back towards the bushes and the trees a little bit, but we're going to stay close to these buildings. And so what that's going to allow me to do is have a lot of cover. You know, I'm covered if someone is looking for somebody down there. I'm covered by the buildings, and now I'm going to cut my direction a little bit differently. If someone saw me run behind the building, now I'm running away from the building, and so when they're coming to get me, I'm already gone, if that makes sense. And so I'm just kind of keeping my head on a swivel and using my thinking just a little bit, you know, using my intuition, if you will, using my instincts. There you go, that's the word I'm looking for. Using my instincts to kind of keep me alive here. And I'm back on this hillside where I think we've killed a couple players here on this hillside. I think that's one of the little loot areas there. We've killed a guy. And so we've got 13 kills, and there's 7 people left, and we are nervous as can be right now. I'm like shaking nervous, you know, my palms are sweaty. The circle is closing in on me, and I am almost at my second chicken dinner. You know, I'm still feasting on the last one, but I'm almost at my second one. And so I'm so excited at this point, so nervous, but we're going to try and see if we can pull the win out of this. You know, this has been a great game so far. If I lose, I'm really just not going to be that unhappy, because, oh my gosh, I've had so much fun. And so, you know, for me, even losing a crazy game like this, sure, I'm going to be disappointed in the moment, but I'm still going to be ecstatic that I had the opportunity to play a game like this. And there's 6 people left now, 13 kills, and it's all going to go down in these closing about 3 minutes. It's going to get really hairy really quickly. So in about 3 minutes, I'm going to kill pretty much everybody else that remains, is what's going to happen right here. And so I'm going to be wind up, you know, in a pretty cool situation here, as you're going to see. I'm going to run into everybody pretty much all at once. You know, it's not going to be like a trickle feed. I see this first guy, and he's shooting at this other guy, and he doesn't realize that he's getting shot by me. I think he thinks the other guy's shooting him, so I kill him, and I'm going to go ahead and go over there and kill the other guy. All right, so that's 14 and 15 down just like that. And so I'm thinking, wow, that was really quick. And so I'm running in, oh, this guy surprises me, and just quick hip fire. There's 16 kill. All right, we're down to me and 2 others. Here we go. Now we're looking around, constantly looking, and I see the other guy right there. I'm using the UMP at a pretty good range, and I'm like, oh, this is hairy, but I'm going to kill him anyways. There's 17 kills, so it's me versus another guy. Here we go, really, really close to my chicken dinner, and I'm on 17 kills. I was at up the moon, okay? I was at the moon right now, and but I had to stay focused, and so I was so happy and excited, but I had to really focus up. And I'm laying next to my wife, and she's watching, of course, and it's like, wow, am I really gonna do this? Is this really gonna happen? And I'm looking for this last guy, and I really just don't see him anywhere. And I'm like, oh my gosh, he's going to sneak up on me. This is going to be a heartbreak of the century. You know, my best game ever, and I'm going to get killed. And this is just going to be such a heartbreak for me. And so I'm thinking to myself, you know, I'm like, where would he be at? What would I be doing if I was him? And obviously, he's doing the same thing I am. He's hunting me down, and I am hunting him down. So it's just a big what if at this point. The circle's really small. It almost fits on the mini map. It's so small. And so I'm thinking he's got to be somewhere close to the edge or in the middle of the circle, which is an obvious answer. And then I see him right here running at me. He hasn't seen me yet, and there's the 18th kill. Okay, I take a step to the side here, and we disconnect. And so I was so scared that I was not going to have this gameplay because you know, I disconnected. I was so scared it wasn't going to count as a win. And so I'm looking at my phone like, oh my gosh, are you serious? And it says connection to server lost. And I was so sad. That was a big heartbreaking moment right there. I almost stopped the video and said the heck with it. But I kept recording here just to see. Authentication failed, so I don't get any experience for this battle at all. I don't get anything out of it. But the fact that we did win with 18 kills, and I'm going to go ahead and spoil it for you. We did win, and so I'm getting this login reward, you know, and I'm like, so I'm going to try to find my stats screen here. I don't even really care about the login rewards. Don't really care about any of that stuff. I'm on my rankings here, and we're at bronze 5 at this moment, and it doesn't show that I've won anything here. And so I'm really, really, really concerned that I've lost, or that it just didn't record it because of the disconnect. And I'm going through my rankings here, trying to find where it says that I've won, and I just couldn't find it. I was really panicking at this point, you know, thinking it just didn't show up. And then there it is, boom, we won one game in the solos, 18.